Alrighty, we're good. We're going, rolling. Okay, so I'm going through our game day setup real quick. So I did also already make a video on electrolytes and sort of game day supplementation a little while back, but we're doing an updated one just because I think it's, man, honestly, such a ball ache trying to find some store-bought, supplements for game day that's actually sufficient. So what I'm finding, and I don't know if this is the same everywhere around, but pretty much what I'm seeing is you're either going to, if you're looking to get something in store for game day, so for hydration and fueling, you're all either going to get something that's a massive zero sugar push, which I don't know why everything's so zero sugar. I think it's because like it's a big health kick thing and people, it's a good marketing scheme. But, I think I'm pretty spot on the money, and I don't think a lot of, not saying I'm an exercise scientist, but exercise scientists or, team nutritionists or high performance practitioners will say that, no sugar is a good option for the purpose of fueling during a game, because what the sugars is going to replenish your muscle glycogen. So at a very basic level, that's just fuel. That is just fuel. That's energy. It's carbs and sugar. It's the same thing. There's a different couple of combinations that you can go with it, but just being able to see that there's at least glucose in a sports drink for performance it's a pretty no-brainer. I mean, depends what you want, but in the last video I did, I was like, hey, do you want just hydration or do you want hydration and fueling? If you just want the hydration, then sure, no sugar, it's fine. But if, we want to make sure that we're ticking off as many things as we can, so hydration plus fueling is pretty pivotal. So what I've landed on today, so I spent the morning rummaging around because I ran out of the stuff that we usually use. I've only got a couple of sachets, so I've been using at the moment the Pure Sport nutrition stuff, it's good, and the reason why I want to go with this stuff is because it does have the sugars and the carbs in it. It's got 37.5 grams, which is more or less what you want. What I'm sort of seeing research wise and from really sort of high performing coaches and exercise scientists is that around like 35ish mark, between 30-35 is fine. It's just like the level of what your body can sort of tolerate. And you want to be having sort of that with, every hour to consume that much carbs and sugars is a pretty good deal. So, but I mean, everything that I'm finding either at the moment has the glucose in it, has sugars in it, but then on the flip side of that, it has the sugars, but has really low electrolyte numbers, or something that has really good electrolyte numbers has no sugar. I just can't find anything on the shelf that can work, and everything online at the moment is like this big zero sugar push. So, honestly, it's a ball ache. So Pure Sport, luckily they do actually have the sugars. But so what I do with this one is all I do is add a little bit of salt into it, and that takes up to a pretty good level. The potassium's still relatively low on it. It's only 90 milligrams. You want about 200-ish. And then the magnesium is good at 75. You want about, that's fine, that's all good. But yeah, the sodium for these ones is 30 milligrams. So beef up the sodium a little bit, just like I'm going to talk about my today's contraption with a bit of sodium. So at the moment we've also got, today we're going with the Vita Sports. So one of these sachets, it breaks off here. One of these single sachets, 30.6 grams of sugar, which is pretty spot on. Sodium 250 milligrams, so again a little bit short. Potassium's 206, perfect. Magnesium 37 milligrams. So potassium and magnesium are all good, but again it's just that sodium which is a little bit low. So we're gonna go, we've got a bag of salt. So this is fine sea salt, so it's just dissolve a little bit easier, I'm assuming. So with this it's got quarter teaspoon is 390 milligrams. So my idea is going to be 250 with a quarter teaspoon of this. So that will take us up to 500, quick maths, 500, 630. So still pretty decent. I mean, a lot of the new ones always want like 1,000 milligrams. It seems to be what I'm also reading is like optimal, but I could do a little bit more, but that's fine with me. So that's all good. So that's going to be today's combination. Again, it's such a mission to try to find something that works. I probably just have to make my own at some point. So yeah, that's going to be the combo. And then also with that is going to be, we've got in here for the instant cramp relief, pickle juice. But I didn't actually go for the pickle juice. I've gone for vinegar. So this is apple cider vinegar, because what I did the research in is like, so the thing about the pickle juice, and I made a video on this as well, is that it helps the instant relief, but it's the acetic acid in it. So pickle juice is hard to find where I am. You have to buy a jar of pickles and then you drain the pickles and then you've got hardly any juice. So what I was seeing is that you can actually, it's the acetic acid in the vinegar that goes into the pickle juice. So just get apple cider vinegar, and what I've researched is that also that contains acetic acid, and so that's going to give you your instant cramp relief within a minute, a couple of seconds even. Just gives you that reset of the nervous system, and that relieves the cramp. So that's going to be the combo. So we've got these with the salt and the pickle juice, and then a little bit on top of that as well is, oh Jesus, too much stuff here in my little box. We've just got our energy gels. So this is just for energy. So half time, some of the guys have these all before the game. This is 24.8 grams of carbs, and so it's a nice little booster for the muscles as well. So that's our combo. Oh man, but yeah, it's a mission trying to find something that works. So I think I'm not an expert at this at all, but this makes sense to do it this way. This makes it like actually really good sports drink. Another option, I guess, is if you found a brand that has the good electrolytes but no sugars, you can just get glucose powder, and you can just bang a bit of that in to get you up to your 30 grams of carbs. So that's a good way to do it as well. But at the shops, this is all they had. Yeah, we're going to go with these ones today and see how it goes. But yeah, the fight continues for proper sports hydration fueling. But yeah, so I keep on looking down here because I've got my little box set up, everything going, so that's why I keep on looking down. But yeah, so keen to know what other people are doing, any questions. So yeah, we'll just go with that and we'll just keep rolling. I think next video is going to be something around training program, periodization, off-season, pre-season, in-season programming. But yeah, so this one was just on finding the right electrolytes or sports drinks for your game, and yeah, have a good one. Thank you.